Well, Billie Eilish has done it again with the help of a most wonderful frog. Damn, he's so cute. So let's break down what makes this track an absolute banger. Billie's insane vocals, and when those drums kick in, beautiful.
Oh la la.
If you enjoyed this video, feel free to do these 3 things. And I also stream over on Twitch on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So if you'd like to see more detail about these breakdowns, that's the place to go. Links down below. All right, let's leap into it. Let's get under the covers with My Future by Billie Eilish. All right, and we're back with Billie Eilish and a new single, and Finneas, of course. The dream team, much like myself and my new boom arm, absolute dream team. I'm sorry if it's hindering your visibility of the guitar and the light or lampshade. It's a little bit annoying, but I promise they're still there. Look, still there for sure. It just makes my life a little bit easier as I move to and fro the piano. Amazing. Cool. Okay, sweet. Let's get to it. Let's have a listen, and we're going to play around with the chords and see if we can get it right. So let's have a go. With my future self, na, 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 na. Ooh, lovely. Sounds very much like a E flat major to me. Okay, so our chords, we've E flat 7, E flat 6, A flat. Definitely 7 there actually. And I think it seems to kind of change each second time then. First time it seems like it's more of an F minor 7, and then the second time around it sounds more like an A flat minor, to be honest. And then BPM, I'm gonna play the track, use my metronome, see what works. BRB.
12 seconds later.
Sounds about 105, so let's go 105. Lovely, and if I change it, I will let you know. Instruments, so we're gonna go from where the drums drop back in. So we're gonna go with drums first. We've got a little guitar, little twangy guitar, sounds lovely. Got some Rhodes, kind of sounds a bit like an organ, to be honest. Organ, Rhodes, of course vocals, and then you have BVs as well. Kind of sounds like there's a sub with it as well. That's really, really loud in my headphones, but I couldn't hear it through my phone or laptop, which is interesting. It's like quite a low level, but then when you hear it in the headphones, you're like, wow, that is powerful low end. It's pretty nice. Cool. Let's try and get those drums working first. I think that'd be a good place to start. So we've got a drummer track. So try and get those hi-hats first. So we'll get our drummer track up, bring it across. I like to start at 33 for no particular reason. Only got hi-hats, and it's quite swing. 16, no. Let's see what we got. No fills. Cool, that might be it. Da, 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 da. So there's definitely some sort of delay going as well. I think the delay is pretty important in these hi-hats. Let's see if we can get some bus delay. Da, 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 da. Let's go with bus 19. Just get rid of some low end. Get our delay. I'd like you to use the Echo Boy Jr. from Sound Toys. And then it's just a 16 beat decay. Cha, 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 cha. Cool, let's leave that there for a second. I think that's pretty nice. I'll fix it up in a little bit. Let's move on to the next drums. Boom, boom, ka. Cool, so kick next. So it's going boom, 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 ka, and the ka is the snare. So maybe we'll do the snares and the kick at the same time. Let's get our splice up. So we need a nice gentle kick. It sounds quite kind of that lo-fi feel. Yeah, that one's pretty nice. Might actually go for 2 kicks, and this one's just turned down slightly more than that one, and then a tiny bit less low end. And then that way we can have 1 kick slightly smaller, because when you hit a kick drum less hard, you don't only lose volume, you also lose a little bit of low end. So there's our kicks, and then our snares on the 2 and the 4. Here we go with the snares. Put the cinematic one on this one, just lightly, and just have them quite low volume, just to give them an extra kind of thud, a bit more impact on that snare. And then I'm gonna have another one there's the more audible one that sounds like that lo-fi snare hit. Okay, so I've brought in a snare, and it sounds like this. Got it from a Cymatics bundle. So what I'm going to do now is I think there's like a slapback delay on each side. Let's try this. I'm going to have 1 bus that's going to be a slapback delay, and it's just going to be and I'm going to use the waves plugin to make it hit out both sides. And it just seems to give thickness to the snare. Let's go to waves, and we want a doubler, and I want this to be slapback delay. So we'll go to Echo Boy Jr. and we're going to make it maybe 32. Cool. That's interesting, isn't it? Cool, it's adding thickness to the snare, so each time the snare hits, we're hearing it out wide as well. Okay, cool, we got some drums going. Now let's move on. What do we have next? Yeah, let's go for the sub, because that'll be nice and easy. Surely. Sub's always the way to know what chords are happening. Ooh, that time it seemed to hit a B flat and then an A. That was really cool. Count in, here we go. E flat. Then it's E flat again. A flat. Quantise Fix velocity, so everything's 100. Don't need anything going crazy on us, especially in subs. We like to keep them high, very compressed. With my future self. nice. That's what's happening at the end, and then it drops off for the second half. Sub bass EQing. We have just 20 to 100, and then we'll let the Rhodes take above. That sounds like a sub. Will we play some chords in the Rhodes? That'd be nice. Get some nice, and then we'll just throw some like really tremolo stuff. So let's try and record that in. I'm in love with my future self. Doesn't sound too bad in that register. It's when you go higher, it doesn't sound like it at all. Cool. Let's quantize those. Fix velocity. That's sweet. Nice loop. I'm just going to put some stereo stuff on it. Could actually just throw a imagery and just filter stereo. Yeah. Sound nice. I'm actually just after realizing this kick seems quite loud. Just the ones before the snares are a little bit quieter. Okay, let's just put in that last drum as like a boo. It's like a tom that just comes in there really briefly. Something like that. Also sounds like there's vinyl noise. Forget the Isotope fella on this. Just something like that, and then we'll put a kickstart Nicky Romero on it as well. And then at the end we can have the automation just fade out. Right, I think it's time for some vocals. There's definitely more synths going on, but I think that'll do the job for now. Let's start with the lead vocal. But I'm in love with my future self, and you don't know well, but cool, let's just tune that and we'll go for it. Let's try and double it. I'll try my best. I'll get the lyrics up one more time. Here we go. But I'm in love. We try one more time with a low vocal. But I'm in love. All over the place. Yeah, it'll be all right. More vocals. Let's tune this guy as well. Once again, flex pitch, turn them on. So there's a few harmonies, I think. But I'm in love. Let's just try and get that bit right. I got the right note, the tone is horrendous. If in doubt, more vocal. You should probably have more double backing tracks there. I'm in love with my future self, and you don't know well. Cool, something like that. Just more vocals that are in tune and complementing to the lead. You don't know well. Sorry, I'm missing lots of wrong notes, but the great thing about tuning vocals is that we can. I think it sounds crazy. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to try them on a group track. All the B-V's. So what we're going to do is just throw on something to make them around our head a little bit more. Make them sit together. So if we go to imaging, steady spread, glorious. And we like some reverb, but only short reverb because we don't want it to elongate. We'll leave that for the lead vocal. Let's just keep singing a few more, all right? We'll come good eventually. With my future self, and you don't know it. Cool, something nice there. See, I should probably be doubling these and then we can pan them out either side. But we're not far off. I'm in love, love, love. No, he does it with delay, but I'm just going to sing it in. Love, love, love. I'm in love, love, love. We just throw in a few more. Go on. Sure, while we're at it. Be rude not to. Love, 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 love. Go here and then we go Command T. Lovely. And tuning. This is a good tuning. Cool. All right. That's nearly there then. Okay, so let's have a listen to the full thing. It'd be rude not to. Okay, thanks for hanging out. Billie Eilish is class. Here we go. Let's have a listen. Here we go. These vocals are crazy. But But not with anybody. I'll see you in a couple years. Close enough, right?